This is the largest industrial action that the coalition government have encountered since they took power. Schools closed their doors, civil servants left their desks, and border control staff walked away from airports, as around 750,000 public sector workers across the country walked out on strike. The action has been called by a number of public sector trade unions, whose members are angry at proposed changes to their pensions. The government are asking them to pay more and work for longer, and in return they could end up with a smaller pension.
This isn't about money. This is about the future of our profession. It's about those who will leave our profession, those who will not go to senior leadership positions because they can't afford it, and most importantly, those who will not be able to afford to join our profession. It's about having a profession that's able to still attract the brightest and the best.
The government have defended their actions, saying that changes are fair to the taxpayer. The strikes have been condemned on all sides, including by Ed Miliband, who was elected as the Labour Party leader last year with the support of many trade unions. Hundreds of thousands of people prepared to march through London in protest over the proposed pension changes, in an event largely organised by teaching unions, whose members will be among those affected. School and university staff, as well as government and other public sector workers, turned out to express the need to stop these changes.
We don't believe that people should have to pay by their having a pensions cut for the mistakes that the government are making.
At 68, I don't think I'm going to be providing the same kind of service to my students and to my colleagues, so how will I expect to teach for that long?
Every part of the public sector is confronting the same problem. They're trying to take 25% out of the whole state sector because they spent all that money already to bail out the bankers.
There was little trouble as workers walked the 2 miles past Downing Street to a rally where union officials addressed workers. Across the country, job centres, courts and driving test centres were running reduced services because of strike action, and air passengers travelling into the UK faced delays after immigration staff walked out.
What the unions want to do now is get the government round the negotiating table so that they can end this dispute altogether. None of these workers want to be here on strike, but for many this drastic change to their pension is the final straw. Steve McCall, Press TV, London.